can this team win the Super Bowl with Trey Lance? I mean, it's an academic question because we're never going to see it. But the reason I ask is I don't think they're going to win it with Jimmy. And the way I look at Jimmy is a veteran who plays like a rookie. Talented guy, makes some interesting, some good throws, but makes the same mistakes, commits too many turnovers, essentially plays like a rookie, a good one. This guy's a rookie too, but his skill set is just staggeringly different and better than Jimmy Garoppolo. So as long as you're working around a guy who makes rookie mistakes, can't you do it with someone who actually has a legit skill set?
Yeah, absolutely. Especially with Deebo Samuel and Elijah Mitchell and Raheem Mostert there. There are just so many ways of taking pressure off Trey Lance, allowing him to roll out, survey the field, teaching him to throw the ball away. Just literally, Trey Lance will live on throwing the ball away. And the reason I say that is like, hey, if it's there, don't do the rookie thing and force it. Let it go. You got Elijah Mitchell. You got Raheem Mostert. You got Deebo Samuel. Brandon,
you got your legs.
You got your legs. Down.
Exactly. You can scramble. You don't have to. And I'm just saying.
Exactly. So yes, absolutely. I think his mobility takes a lot of pressure off the O-line, and it opens up the run game and by extension the pass game. And I think even further extension, a derivative of that is I think it springs people like George Kittle even more.
Yeah. And so you see where I'm going with this, right? You see where I'm going with this, right? Like I'm laying low this week. Jimmy won. I'm not going to. I'm being
we don't have high expectations of this Dallas game.
But I think Jimmy's going to beat Dallas. I want to see if Trent Williams plays, but I think Jimmy should beat Dallas. But when this finally ends, it's going to be Jimmy's fault. And I'm not going to be like, hey, this was a great season. No, I'm like, you know what? I think it's too bad because you have the MVP of the league in Deebo Samuel. You have young Terrell Davis. You got Kittle. You should win the Super Bowl. And I think what's crazy is this team probably could have been the first team of all time to win a Super Bowl with a rookie quarterback because it's not about him. It's about the running backs. And this guy, he's got a John Elway skill set. Yeah, he's a rookie. So is Jimmy's a 30-year-old rookie. You know, you heard that? Remember that movie, the 40-year-old version? Jimmy's a 30-year-old rookie. All right, and you already work around.
Might end up that way.
You already work around rookie mistakes. You could do it with someone who actually has an otherworldly skill set. But no. So I'm just waiting. I'm sorry. I'm just biding my time. I know this is going to happen.
No, you make a really good point because Jimmy Garoppolo is our ceiling, and that's just not a good feeling.
No!
And you have to make the game about him at a certain point just because he's not mobile. Basically, it's either a run or a dangerous pass. He's really good with the quick release. He does have skill sets. But
not a bad quarterback at all.
Right. Teams with Parsons and Diggs and people like that know how to tee off on that. And that's the issue. And with, like you said, with Trey Lance, it will not be about him. It will be Elijah Mitchell, Deebo, Trent. Oh, by the way, also Trey Lance. He's a wrinkle to the offense. He will actually be, I think, at the beginning of his career, a high-powered game manager.
Exactly.
That's all they should ask of him, and they can win that way.
I agree. And I think they really could win the Super Bowl. They just need more talent at quarterback. I mean, people say, oh, well, you forget talent. What's important right now is experience. How does Jimmy's experience manifest itself on a football field? He doesn't look like an experienced quarterback. He looks talented. He has got the quick release. He makes some nice throws, but honestly, he looks like it's his first time out there all the time. I mean, in this game, twice he threw the ball up for grabs when he got hit. Why would you do that? It's a playoff game. And then when he fumbled,
see, that's a decision process. That's actually a mental thing because when he did that, you could see when he threw the ball, you could see his thumb. It had no grip on the ball. And I'm like, you can't do that. So I know the thumb factors into it, but he has to remember that in this Dallas game.
He makes rookie decisions all the time in every game. Every game I've ever seen him, he makes rookie decisions. So what's the problem here? I mean, you're afraid that Trey might make rookie decisions? Okay, he will, but so will Jimmy. At least with Trey, you have like a Deebo Samuel level skill set at quarterback, a legit can do anything type of player as opposed to, and what I want to say real quick is like everyone's saying, oh, well, they're following the Patrick Mahomes Chiefs template. They are. That team was 10-6. You know what that team did though? Lost in the first round of the playoffs to Marcus Mariota. In hindsight, they should have played Patrick Mahomes all year because they could have won the Super Bowl when he was a rookie. They could have won the Super Bowl the next year had he been more experienced. I mean, they probably messed up. I'm just saying.
Patrick Mahomes came into that second year and looked like he was going to be the greatest quarterback of all time.
Yeah.
He may still be, but regardless, there's no way he would have been so much worse in his rookie year that Alex Smith would have been that much better.
Yeah, like everyone's saying, oh, we got to follow what the Chiefs did. Well, the Chiefs should have played Patrick Mahomes as a rookie. I'm sorry. They were 10-6 and one and done in the playoffs. That's not great.
In the U.S. military, at least in the Marines and Navy, we have this thing. We call it a clan mentality or a clan environment. And what we mean by that is, well, that's the way things were always done around here. And as a young 01, you come into commands that way, and some E8, E9 or some 04 is going to say to you, basically, oh, that's the way things have always been done. And you can be like, well, I've got this method. I'm not saying I'm Einstein here, but I think it would work better. No. We don't do things like that around here. No, you have to always review what you have in front of you. And Mahomes and Trey Lance are at least worthy of that review. And I don't think Trey Lance got that review.
No, I don't think so. I think Kyle and his dad essentially said, like, you're a rookie. You know, it takes everyone 2 years to learn our system.
Mike Shanahan would say that.
You're a rookie. You know, it takes 2 years to learn my system. Like, I'm not even going to give you a chance. And look, Kyle could win the Super Bowl with Jimmy. Like, he just pulled off a very improbable comeback with Jimmy. He could get the last laugh here. But if he doesn't, I'm coming back to this right here. I think you could have won the Super Bowl with Trey. This team is really, 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 really good. I mean, across the board. What are they limited by? They're freaking arsonist of a quarterback. Okay? That's it. And when they lose, it's going to be because of him. I'm calling it right now. I do think a rookie would give him the better chance to win because Jimmy, the arsonist, is Jimmy the rookie. I'm sorry. So, I got one more question for you, though.
I don't have anything to say to that other than, that's true. He is what limits us. He's our
Do you think Kyle used Jimmy Garoppolo and Trey in this game to throw off the Cowboys defense? No. Kyle's been pretty clear, huh? No. Stubborn. But at least
he's one of those things too, where Kyle Shanahan, he's not going to change anything that's been working in the playoffs. This would have had to be something that was a trend already.
Agree.
I do think we see Trey Lance 2 or 3 times in the whole playoffs if we go deep. And I mean 2 or 3 plays.
That would be nice. Thank you, Freddie. Vikrant says Niners might only have 2 road games before the Super Bowl. That Dallas game might be a home game. No. The travel is what's tough, it's the travel that adds up. That's what I'm talking about with these.
I'm confident in the 49ers to travel, however. And just a shout out to the faithful. I've never, again, with the whole dominatrix outfit, right? I've never seen a head coach, a quarterback, and a wide receiver and a defensive captain all admit that in their house, they were dismayed and affected by the visiting fans. You don't say that to the media. That, hey, Niners fans, just remember that. You affected that game. Go back.
Yeah, but again, like the reason the Niners stay at like the West Briar in West Virginia and Youngstown when they have back-to-back road games is because it's exhausting to go across the country twice. They got to do it they got to do 4 straight trips. I'm tired thinking about it, and I don't have to play football. I'm like, man, I just went to LA. I got to fly to Dallas. It adds up. I'm just saying. That's the issue there. Jimmy is like Jim Harbaugh as a player. I don't really remember Jim Harbaugh that much. He was kind of before my time. But I see what you mean.
Limited, not particularly mobile.
Jim Harbaugh
was tougher, wasn't he?
He was the comeback kid, right?
Player. Yeah.
What's the last rookie that led 4-game winning drives in a year? Jimmy is way more clutch than any rookie. Give me a break. Why are they in these games late?
Let me save you some stress. And because you have to answer this all the time.
Jimmy the fireman.
So the problem with Jimmy is we are talking about clutch. So it's a good point you make, Ralph, as far as what is clutch and what is not. Jimmy Garoppolo it's one of those things where as a Niners fan, you have to admit you're riding high in a game and he makes the most boneheaded decisions. Not saying that Trey Lance would not do the same, but Jimmy is so limited. It's not just, that's the point that we're making. It's not just Jimmy. It's not just Trey. As we just said, the game plan with Trey Lance is not about Trey Lance. It's about everyone else taking the ball out of his hands in a way. With Jimmy Garoppolo, you are completely limited. You're going to have to put the ball in his hands. And ask any safety in the league. Ask any outside or inside linebacker in the league. He's easy to read. He's terrible at going through his reads. He does not always lead the receiver. He throws behind them. He throws high. Throws when he shouldn't. That's what we're saying.
When he makes these comebacks this year, every time it's because of a hole he put them in. It's like they had 3 points in the first half.
The Rams game. Can't believe
they had 3 points in the first half or no points, or he threw 2 picks and like, okay, he does something great at the end, but that's Jimmy the fireman putting out Jimmy the arsonist fire. I mean, come on. How much credit are we giving Even Stevens here? He's a fine quarterback, but you're really telling me that Trey Lance, I mean, maybe the games wouldn't be so close if you had a more talented quarterback who wasn't setting fires on the field. What's up, guys? Jimmy gets too much credit when Debo Armstead Ambry saved the bacon after his costly interception. I'm trying to say
exactly. That's exactly correct.
Any confidence in Raheem Mostert or Frank Gore playing if we make it to Frank Gore? Frank Gore. No, I don't have confidence in that. I think Mostert might be done.